You are alone, without many friends, and hurting financially. It is quite tough to locate a mate or maintain economic stability. The explanation for this is that you are extremely intelligent and brilliant. When you have this brightness, anyone with darkness within them cannot come close because you disclose the truth. They are hiding. In this video, we will look at the unique path of chosen ones, individuals who want deeper spiritual progress. We'll talk about why chosen ones frequently find themselves alone, detached from the world, with no friends or meaningful interactions. Furthermore, we will look at why chosen ones commonly struggle financially in a world that appears to prioritize material success over all else. But most significantly, we will discover how these problems may become your greatest source of strength and growth, how they may help you become the person you were always intended to be. Many people are alone and struggling financially, yet they are exceptional and strong people. You are strong, yet you are alone and maybe broke since you are beyond the conventions of this society. Transform your loneliness and struggle into a powerful growth tool, attracting connections that actually connect with your spirit. Being alone is not only a happenstance. It is a typical occurrence for many chosen ones. In fact, it's one of the most common characteristics among individuals who travel this route. You may wonder why you are so nice, sincere, and generous. Do partnerships feel so difficult? Why do individuals seem to walk away from you rather than towards you? Why does it feel like no one really understands you? This loneliness, however, is not punishment. It reflects your vibrational energy and your individual spiritual path. You are different from the people around you, and this distinction is frequently sensed rather than seen. You vibrate at a frequency that many others find uncomfortable, particularly those who continue to operate from a position of fear, uncertainty, or superficiality as a chosen one. Your energy reveals facts that others may not be prepared to face. It tests their ego and compels them to look at themselves in ways they do not want to. This is why chosen ones' relationships are frequently short-lived or plagued with conflict. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. Rather, your sheer existence serves as a mirror for others, revealing aspects of themselves that they may be unwilling to confront. This causes people to remove themselves from you, whether intentionally or unconsciously. But why is this happening? Let's go deeper into the spiritual mechanics behind this phenomena. You, as a chosen one, have a special spiritual light. This light is difficult to see, yet people around you feel it intensely. Others can sense a spiritual light, even if they don't grasp what they're experiencing. You glow from inside, and this light naturally attracts others to you. However, just as it attracts, it repels. The same light that draws others to you may drive them away when they realize your light causes them to confront their own darkness. Consider it this way. Consider someone living in a dimly lighted room. They've grown accustomed to the darkness, despite the fact that it hampers their vision. They don't mind since it's comfortable for them. Now, when you enter that room, you are carrying a brilliant light with you. Suddenly, the room is lighted, making everything visible. The attractive aspects, but also the dust, clutter, and grime that have been concealed by the shadows. This might be an extremely uncomfortable experience for someone who has been acclimated to the dim lighting. This is what occurs in your relationships when you come into someone's life. Your light reveals what they have been keeping from themselves, things they may not be consciously aware of. It might be unresolved emotional scars, anxieties, or concerns that they have not addressed. Your presence brings these issues to the forefront, making them uncomfortable, and as a result, they may try to remove themselves from you. This is not to argue that your relationships are doomed from the start, but it does imply that the individuals who remain in your life are prepared to confront their own darkness. those who are willing to learn and evolve. These individuals are rare. Therefore, your circle may be limited, but it will be made up of particular souls that actually relate with your energy. Another major reason why chosen ones frequently find themselves alone is the energy imbalance in most relationship ships. As a chosen one, your energy is distinct, powerful, and magnetic. It attracts others to you, but not necessarily in a positive way. Many people are instinctively drawn to your brightness since it is pleasant to be around. Your vibe is positive and others frequently feel better in your company. However, not everyone who is drawn to your light is able to reciprocate in the same manner. This results in an energy imbalance in which you are continually providing your light, energy, and support while receiving nothing in return. Over time, you may feel tired and fatigued. You may realize that spending time with particular people makes you feel fatigued, worried, or even melancholy. This is because such individuals are absorbing your energy without providing anything of their own. They are unintentionally utilizing you as a source of light to refill themselves, but they lack the ability to return that energy to many chosen ones. This results in a natural distance from those who sap their energies. You may find yourself becoming more choosy about who you spend time with, preferring solitude to connections that drain you. This is not a selfish action. It is an essential means of self-preservation. You cannot continue to give without getting. And if the people around you are unable to give to your energy, it is better to travel alone than to continue in one-sided relationships with many chosen ones. Solitude is more than simply a pleasure. It is a requirement. When you are on a spiritual journey, you will undoubtedly need to be alone at times. This period of seclusion is critical for your growth, healing, and self-discovery. It enables you to concentrate on your own spiritual path without the distractions of relationships or other duties. In these moments of solitude, you are given the opportunity to heal past wounds, confront aspects of yourself that require care, and strengthen your connection with the divine. This healing process is frequently unpleasant because it forces you to confront aspects of yourself that you may have avoided. However, it is also extremely transformational. These intervals of seclusion will provide you with the most important spiritual insights. Many chosen ones have significant emotional wounds that arise from childhood or previous experiences. These scars can cause emotional blocks, making it difficult to develop deep and lasting relationships with others. This is why it is critical that you spend time alone, giving yourself the room to heal these wounds and shed the emotional baggage that has been holding you back. Healing is something that cannot be hastened. It requires time, tolerance, and self-compassion. During this period, chosen ones are likely to feel secluded or lonely. However, this seclusion is not a punishment. It is an essential step on your path to being the person you are meant to be. Solitude isn't simply for healing. It's also about preparedness. The universe has a vast plan for your life, and it frequently includes times of seclusion while you're being prepared for something bigger. These intervals of seclusion are not accidental. They are purposeful. The universe is utilizing this time to develop your connection with the divine, refine your spiritual abilities, and prepare you for the next stage of your path. Think of solitude as a spiritual boot camp. During this period, you're being tried, pushed, and formed into the person you must become in order to achieve your life's mission. This preparation entails not just mending emotional traumas, but also realigning with your genuine identity. It is about removing the layers of ego, fear, and doubt that have been holding you back so you may truly embrace your power. Many chosen ones experience restlessness during these moments of seclusion. You may feel as if you are waiting for something to happen or that your life is on pause. However, keep in mind that the time spent waiting is not wasted. It is a critical component of your spiritual development. The universe is bringing everything in your life into alignment, including your energy, purpose, and connections, so that when the time comes, you will be ready to take on your destiny. This moment of seclusion allows you to have a better understanding of yourself. It is a chance for you to pursue your passions, abilities, and aspirations. It is time to reconnect with your inner self and deepen your belief in the divine purpose for your life. Let us now focus on another prevalent financial difficulty the chosen ones encounter. Many chosen ones struggle financially, despite their brilliance and hard effort. You may believe that no matter what you do, you're constantly broke, living paycheck to paycheck, and unable to reach the financial security that others appear to have so readily. But why is that? Why do chosen ones with so much talent struggle financially? The solution is found in your particular spiritual journey as a chosen one. Your life does not follow the same rules as others. You came here for a higher reason, and this goal frequently contrasts with traditional methods of accumulating riches. You're not motivated by materialism or the quest of money. Instead, you are directed by your spiritual values, genuineness, and desire to live a purposeful and meaningful life. This implies you may turn off rich possibilities that do not line with your principles. You may pick occupations or vocations that provide satisfaction and joy, but may not pay handsomely. You may emphasize your tranquility and spiritual progress over financial gain, leaving you battling to make ends meet. However, this financial difficulties does not indicate failure. It indicates that you are on a different route, one that is consistent with your higher purpose. You came to bring light into the world, heal, create, and transform. And these things do not necessarily come with a high salary. Your financial troubles are part of your spiritual journey, and they are preparing you for something far bigger. Another reason chosen ones frequently suffer financially is due to an energy imbalance with standard wealth-building strategies. Money is energy, and how that energy flows in your life is directly tied to your vibrational frequency as a chosen one. Your energy is directed toward higher vibratory pursuits, such as healing, educating, creating, and affecting positive change in the world. These activities may not necessarily result in immediate cash rewards, but they are critical to your soul's mission. Traditional wealth-building tactics, such as climbing the corporate ladder, investing in the stock market, or creating a business for profit, may not align with your soul's energy. You may discover that these pathways are unfulfilling or do not reflect your ideals. This creates an energy block, making it difficult to attain financial success through traditional means. However, this does not imply that financial plenty is out of reach for you. It simply means that you are being asked to discover new ways of producing riches that are consistent with your spiritual journey. Instead of focusing on financial gain, you're being encouraged to focus on producing value in the world, utilizing your abilities and talents to help others, and trusting that the universe will provide for you in ways that are in line with your greater purpose. One of the most major reasons why chosen ones frequently end up broke is that their aim differs from the typical pursuit of profit. You are here to offer light, healing, and knowledge to the world, and this calling frequently demands you to choose a different road than the conventional. Many chosen ones discover that their role is to serve others, whether by teaching, healing, producing art, or providing spiritual direction. These routes might not necessarily lead to financial success, but they are spiritually fulfilling. Your commitment to your cause may necessitate financial sacrifices, but these sacrifices are not in vain. They are part of your soul's maturation, training you to be resilient, creative, and resourceful as a chosen one. You are not motivated by a desire for mature, lasting success. You understand that genuine riches comes from inside. living a life that is consistent with your soul's mission. This perspective helps you to see value in places that others may ignore. And over time, it will direct you to the proper possibilities for spiritual and monetary riches. Another cause for chosen one's financial difficulties is the presence of financial barriers resulting from previous experiences or inherited tendencies. Many chosen ones have limiting views about money that have been passed down through generations, or they have personally suffered financial pain that has resulted in a scarcity mindset. These financial obstacles might create energy walls that hinder you from drawing riches into your life during periods of spiritual development and ascension. These barriers frequently resurface, wanting to be repaired. This healing process can be difficult because it forces you to address deeply established beliefs and behaviors that have previously held you back as a chosen one. You may also carry your ancestors' financial troubles in your energy field. You are here to break these cycles and heal the generational traumas that have kept your family in poverty or deprivation. This is not a simple undertaking, but it is an essential component of your spiritual path. The universe has selected you to change these habits, to overcome them, and to educate others how to do the same. This healing process may make you feel financially exposed, but it is an essential step in connecting with the riches that actually fits your soul's vibration. Once you've overcome these obstacles, you'll notice that money possibilities start to pour into your life in ways that are consistent with your greater purpose. Chosen ones frequently experience financial difficulties. When you pursue a route driven by spiritual ideals, there will be moments when the financial path appears unclear and you are urged to believe in a greater design. This moment of financial hardship is intended to enhance your bond with the divine, training you to rely on spiritual abundance rather than earthly wealth. It is a difficult test, but also teaches a valuable lesson in trust. Your financial difficulties do not indicate that you are on the wrong road. They challenge your ability to trust in the cosmos. When you can believe that all of your wants will be supplied, even if your exterior circumstances indicate otherwise, you open yourself up to a flow of prosperity that is unconstrained by earthly criteria. This phase of financial struggle is just temporary, and it is preparing you for something far bigger. The universe is putting your resilience to the test, ensuring that you are prepared for the part you were born to play. During these moments, you learn to trust your inner direction and the invisible forces that are always acting in your favor. Just as isolation prepares you for deeper connections and spiritual growth, financial difficulties have a larger purpose in your life. They are not random, but deliberate. The universe is utilizing this time to mold and polish you, sharpening your abilities and strengthening your spiritual connection. Without the distractions of material comfort, you have the opportunity to totally focus on your spiritual progress, connecting with your genuine identity and life purpose. Consider this phase of financial strain to be the cocoon stage before the butterfly emerges. You're being prepared for a greater purpose, which frequently requires you to let go of old limiting ideas and habits that no longer serve you. This process may be difficult, but it is essential for your progress. You're being prepared for a job that will have a profound influence on the globe. Your money problems are not a punishment. They are a prelude to your destiny. The universe is bringing everything in your life into alignment, so that when the time comes, you will be ready to step into your destiny and produce the abundance that is genuinely connected with your soul. One of the reasons chosen ones frequently end up alone or broke is that their depth and grasp of life do not mesh with societal norms. You look beneath the surface, recognizing that money is only energy and not a true indicator of success or value. This mindset may make it difficult for you to integrate into a system that prioritizes financial gain above spiritual development. Many people in society are motivated by the desire of wealth, power, and prestige. They judge their achievement based on the size of their financial balances, the quantity of goods they own, or their position as a chosen one. You understand that these things are transient and shallow. You recognize that genuine success stems from living in accordance with your soul's mission, from constructing a life full of love, kindness, knowledge, and spiritual fulfillment. This level of awareness distinguishes you from the vast majority of individuals in society. It might make you feel alienated or misunderstood because many people are still not ready to look beyond the material world. Your presence, enthusiasm, and viewpoint disrupt the current quo, which may make others uncomfortable. However, its depth is not a curse. It's a gift. You are here to introduce a new paradigm into the world, one in which riches is defined by the richness of the spirit rather than the size of the bank account. Your awareness of life extends beyond what can be measured in money and cents, and this is what makes you genuinely strong. Today, we convey a deep knowledge that the chosen one's loneliness and financial troubles are not burdens, but heavenly preparations for something higher. Being selected indicates that the universe is shaping you, aligning your spirit and enhancing your essence to realize your tremendous mission. This road necessitates patience, faith, resilience, and above all, confidence in the process. Your difficulties, whether in relationships or financially, are not indicative of failure. They are symbols of your individuality, spiritual force, and predestined path. You are being prepared for a life that goes beyond the shallow definition of success. A life full of purpose, meaning, and spiritual fulfillment. Accept this path knowing that each difficulty is changing you into the person you are destined to be. The loneliness you experience is just transitory, and it is laying the groundwork for deeper, more lasting interactions. The financial difficulties you're experiencing are also temporary, and they're teaching you lessons that will lead to a larger type of affluence that is in line with your soul's mission. If you agree with this message, please express your ideas in the comment section of this video and join our community of chosen ones by subscribing to the channel. Remember that you are a work in progress, complete yet always changing. Peace and light to you. Check out the first comment on the video. Remember that you are an unfinished masterpiece. Peace and light.